welcome y'all to Daily Commitment, where we do, let's throw that jacket down, a little bit of exercise, just a little bit of exercise. Let's throw the glasses back down over here too on this little shelf thingy. A little bit of exercise every day, then we increase very slowly. Man, I'm feeling it again, man. I have to push myself, guys. I have to push myself. At least half of the time I have to push myself. Maybe more than half the time I have to push myself to do my exercises. Even though I've been doing this for years now, there's this resistance that's there. Like, let's just relax. But I'm telling you, the habit carries you through, guys. Just get that habit going. Once you have the habit going, it'll carry you through even on days you don't want to. So we got these guys, they're already set up for the pull-ups. Let's do some pull-ups. We've been knocking 3 out solid. We tried to switch to doing no resistance band, and we weren't doing that great with no resistance band, so we're still going to have a little bit of assistance with the resistance band. I'd like to start to get 4 here. I'd like to move up to no resistance band. Those are the 2 things I want to do. But again, it's harder when I have to like pull my legs up. This makes it that little extra bit harder. That's what's made these a little bit harder. Anyway, let's just do it though. Let's see. Will we get 4 today? Let's find out. Ready, guys? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I think we got 4. 4. Yeah, we got 4, baby. 4. We're holding up here. Holding up here for that little bit extra exercise. There we go. That was a solid 4. So hopefully we'll get 4 every day from now on for a little while, and then we can get rid of this resistance band and get back to doing them like we were doing them. That was when we were doing them every other day, or no, every third day. When you're doing it less often, it's easier to hit those higher numbers, but I actually feel really pumped up right now. I feel like doing a second set, but I'm not gonna. I don't need to. I'm gonna be doing it again tomorrow. I don't need to worry about doing multiple sets or whatever. That's enough stimulus, and I'm not giving myself that rest. So when you're not giving yourself that rest, that in between rest, you don't want to push yourself as hard. You don't want to break down as much muscle. It's a different strategy than a lot of people use for working out. So if you're doing more sets, if you're tearing down more muscle, if you're pushing yourself harder, you're probably not going to want to do the same exercises every single day, because you can't be. But if you're doing about 70% of your maximum, you're taking it light every day, then yeah, that's when you want to go ahead and do those just 70%. That's for your everyday exerciser, we'll call it. So we're doing all 4 of our exercises every day. So here we go. It's time for some dips. The dips again. Dips have actually been, I think we stopped at like 3 again on this. So I don't know if we'll get 4. We got these guys. You can see they're already horizontal. Right here is about horizontal with the ground. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of jump up so I don't burn out on that first one pushing up. And then I'm not going to have my feet quite come all the way down in each of these. So you're up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4. We're pushing it a little bit with 4. Pushing a little bit, but we got it. So I didn't let down as slow as I did on the pull-ups. But 4 on each, that's really good. That's really good. We're going to start making that standard soon with this new setup. That's fantastic. And we're going to keep growing on those guys. So now it's time for those push-ups. Again, the push-ups, they kind of are doing the same muscle as the this lower. They use some of that lower pec, and they definitely use your tricep. So I'm definitely doubling up kind of on that. That's why we're not going up on push-ups. We've been keeping it just to like 8 push-ups, 9. I think we did 10 a couple times. We're keeping it those lower numbers for a reason, because we're kind of doubling up on an exercise. So that's okay though. We built up very slowly, and we used to do 2 sets of push-ups. I think 26 was our maximum before we started adding weight. We stopped doing every day. All these things happen with push-ups. But now we're back to every day, and we're back to no weight. So we're going to adjust this little carpet thing here. So our hands are on it. Put this guy right here. All right, guys. Here we go. So we want both of these guys to be like this. Here, let's turn this carpet some more. All right, there we go. All right, so I want you to be able to see my legs a little bit. There we go, I can see the legs. These guys, I want them both to be on carpet. They're under the shoulders, but they're back about 2 inches there. Each one's back about 2 inches, and that's to get that center right. So you see my legs back there. We're gonna tighten legs, we're gonna tighten butt, we're gonna tighten chest, so we're totally bored. Then we're gonna push up. We're gonna keep those elbows back, and here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, partly because we're doing those whatchamacallits as well. What do you call those things? Those dips. We're just going to do 8 of them. We're just going to do 8, and that's fine. Now it's time for the squats, which is really the tough exercise. Basically with the squats, I want to get back to doing like 70s. But I've only been able to have them in the 60s. But that's okay. We'll stay in the 60s for a little while. I definitely like to get 60 today. Again, I think we did what, 61, 62, something like that. We did 63 the day before. So, we're just going to listen to our body. Again, we're only trying to do about 70% of our maximum, and I want to shoot a new max. I want to do 100 squats. 85 is our actual max that we've done. We've done 85 squats in a row. But we've never done more than that. And that's how we know doing 60 is 62, I guess. That's 75% 85. And we've done 73 squats before. I think we did 75 one time. But our max is definitely higher than 85 now. But we're not shooting that max. We're not pushing for that max on almost any day. We're going to shoot a max at some point once we feel really comfortable getting in the 70s every day. But again, I just haven't really felt it. I'm telling you guys, I have not felt comfortable hitting those 70s consistently. So, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Or we're going to grab it like this. I switch up between this grip and this. This kind of helps keep me so I don't squeeze too much and I don't wear out that forearm flexor where I got an injury. But I'm going to go ahead and start gripping it like this for today, and we'll switch to the other one part of the way through. Anyway, let's get those feet about shoulder width apart. Feet angled slightly outwards. Let's make sure the head stays tucked. We want to keep it about this distance. We want to keep that chin tucked throughout the whole exercise. We want to follow our torso down as we go down. Here we go, following the torso down. Right, we don't want to look up as you're doing the squat. That's the big mistake people make. Now I feel tight. Coming down for this squat, I feel tight right here. My muscles feel tight. Let's come up. Feels like I'm not getting the best flexibility here. I'm making it down there, but I feel wound up like an elastic spring when I'm down there. I don't feel super comfortable down there. Here we go. That's a little better. I'm stretching a little better on that one. Here we go. 2. So we do want to make sure we maintain that flexibility. 3. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try not to bounce at the bottom. I think 4. Really want to feel comfortable like I'm sitting down there. It's going to slow down the exercise a little bit, but I feel like I was a little tight starting today. 5. I don't want to be too tight. Here we go. 6. Might be partly because this grip. Let's switch our grip to this one. I think maybe this is part of the tightness actually in my legs. I think so. Is that 6 or 7? I think that's 6. But I think actually holding it like this was making my legs feel a little tighter. Huh, that's interesting. 7. I'm going to switch to this grip, or non-grip, I guess, this relaxed pose. Yeah, I feel more relaxed down here. That's interesting. So I think we're on 8 right here. If I miscounted by 1, it's not a big deal. Here we go. 9. All right, that feels a little more relaxed. Yeah, with my arms over there. That's very interesting. All right, so there's 10. There's our first 10. It's just a warm up and a stretch. Let's keep it going. 11. It is a little easier when you slow them down like this, which is interesting. 12. This started because I just wanted not to have my muscles be so tight, but I really feel like 13. It does make it easier to hit a higher number if you take a nice slow pace like this. All right. 14. All right, here we go. 15, let's keep that head tucked and locked with our chest the whole time. 16, kind of want to speed up here. 17, right now my plan 18 is take the shirt off at some point because it's getting kind of hot. 19, I'm going to try to kind of push as far as I can with the shirt on. 20, and then we'll take it off as like a reward. 21, definitely hear my breathing start to increase. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, all right, 28, this is actually a lot easier slower, this is interesting. 29, 30, let's see if we can get 70 since we're going so slow. 31, 32, oh yeah, 33, 34, 35, oh, 36, I think we might just make this. 37, 38, you can see I've kind of increased the pace, haven't I? 39, 40, okay at 40, we're actually going to sit down. I'm not moving my feet because I feel like I'm locked in a good position. I'm going to take this off, woo, to get some air conditioning going, and we're going to keep it going. All right guys, so we're at 40 already, only 30 more to go, we'll crack that 70, or reach that 70. So 41, feet feel like they're in a real good locked in place. 42, 43, keep it nice and slow. 44, woo. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. All right, here we go. Here goes 50. All right, so there's 50. All right, so 20 more, right? 51. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, turn out. 52. Keep it nice and slow. 53. Just taking a little time between each rep. 54. Keep that stretch going. 55. 56. 57. Oh, yeah. 58. All right. 59. So here we got 60. 60. So let's make that ugly face and let's keep going. Ready, guys? 61. 62. Yeah. 63. We got this. 64. 65. Oh, 5 more. 66. 67. Oh. 68. 69. There we go. We got 70. We got 70, guys. And just because there's one to grow on, let's do 71. Yeah, it's easier to get the higher numbers if you just slow it down that little bit. So that's pretty good. That feels good to get that 70. So we did it, guys. We got 70. And now we're going to see if we can stay consistently in the 70s for a while. and even get 75 again, 76 and stuff like that. And then we're gonna shoot a new max. And I'm telling you guys, keep it up. A little bit every day, increase slowly. You can't lose. See you guys next time. Daily Commitment.